Hello Cruising World, Mick the Suit Guy with you. Today, I do this every now and then. It's like a bonus video. I normally do a video on a Monday, a Thursday and a Saturday. I'm just going to put this out because it's kind of a, I don't know what this is. Is it selfish? Is it promotional? I don't know. But every now and then, I like to let everybody know what cruises I'm on because people ask me all the time, when are you cruising next? Well, I cruise too much. I cruise too much, as you're about to see, but I'm going to walk you through all of my upcoming cruises, and if you'd like to join me on any of them, please feel free to do so. You can book them yourself. I can book them for you. You can book into one of my groups because I got a lot of group bookings. So we have a lot of fun on my groups. I take care of my peeps, as you'll see. So first off, I'm going to do this because this is a little bit of a promotion because I just started a new group. I'm quite excited because it's going to be on Virgin. So I'm going to put all the screens up. So we'll put one up right now. So we got the Virgin Scarlet Lady. This isn't until 2027, and I'll cover this again when I do my order. But I just want to let you know about this up front because I'm quite sure a lot of you won't watch this all the way through. I see my average watch times. So I just want to let you know I just started up a group on Virgin Scarlet Lady, March the 29th to April the 3rd, 2027. So it's a long way out. It's going to go to Grand Cayman and the Beach Club at Bimini. It's a 5-day cruise. I get 10% discount on all the cabins on here. So you can get a Sea Terrace aft or forward for $2,536. That is not per person. That is for the cabin with a $100 bar tab, and a Central Sea Terrace for $2,672 with also a $100 bar tab. Again, I stress that is for 2 people in a cabin, not per person. So very good value, and we're going to do a lot of fun things on that cruise. And right after it, I'm not doing this as a group, but we are going to take a day. We're going to hang out in Miami for a day. Then on the 4th, we're going to get back on the Celebrity Excel, which looks like an amazing ship. And we're going to go to Puerto Plata, Tortola, which is British Virgin Islands, and St. Martin. So that's a couple of wonderful cruises that I have coming up that I'm looking forward to. If you'd be interested in joining me on any of those, or us rather, Julie and I on any of those, please let us know. All the cruises I'm about to show you I am on, most of them Julie is on. So let's run you through. I'm going to keep this quick. We're going to roll through them. I'll run you through the cruises I have. So here are 2025. All the ones I show that are highlighted in yellow are going to be my group cruises, but the rest are all individual. I'm just going to run through them because I don't want to bore you with all the details. But April 12th to 19th, I personally on my own am going to be on the Carnival Mardi Gras out at Port Canaveral, going to Grand Turk, Amber Cove and Nassau. That's coming up very soon. My very good friend Owen Stephen is the guitar player on there, so I'm going to go and see him and hang out. And a couple of my very favourite bartenders are on there, and they are hopefully going to be surprised when I show up. We shall find out. May 3rd to 10th, we're going to be on Carnival Panorama out of Long Beach, going to Puerto Vallarta, Mazatlan and Cabo. This is for my birthday, which is on May 3rd. Oh, I should have added, by the way, my oath ceremony to become a US citizen is on April the 8th. So that April 12th is going to be me celebrating no longer being a fully fledged Brit. Whatever. May 25th to May 31st, I'll be on Carnival Magic. By the way, Julie and I will be on the Panorama. May 25th to the 31st, I will be on Carnival Magic on my own out of Miami, going to Half Moon Cay, Amber Cove and Grand Turk. Why am I doing that cruise, you may ask yourself? Well, because a couple of my favorite bartenders are on there. It's a thing. And I'm hoping to surprise them as well. June 20th to June 30th, we're going to be flying across the Atlantic, and we are going on Norwegian Star out of Iceland, Reykjavik, and we're going to Iceland and Greenland. July the 18th to 28th, we are going to be on Carnival Conquest. This is primarily to see the first few cruises that go to Celebration Key. So it's a back-to-back-to-back, but it's a 3-day, 4-day, 3 days. So does it really count? Not really. So it's that one long cruise. But we are going to go to Celebration Key 3 times. And on the 4-day, we're also going to go to Half Moon Cay. I will be on the first one on my own from the 18th to the 21st. And then Julie will be on from the 21st to the 25th. And then also from the 25th to the 28th we'll both be on there. Primarily getting video of Celebration Key, and I hope to put a lot of videos out there. But as I say in all these, if you want to join us, let me know. We'd love to share these experiences with other people. And if you're already on these cruises, come up and see me. Have a red stripe with me. August the 23rd to the 30th, we are back on the Mardi Gras. Mahogany Bay, Cozumel, and Celebration Key. The primary reason we're on there is because one of our favorite piano bar players, Ben, is on there that week. That's going to be a fun week. And then October the 19th to the 25th, we will be on Carnival. We'll both be on Carnival Horizon out of Miami, going to Grand Cayman, Montego Bay, which we've not been to yet, and Celebration Key. I'm going to be going to Celebration Key a lot, as you're about to see. We are doing this in preparation for our big group cruise, which is going to be on November the 8th to the 16th on the Horizon out of Miami again. I have 86 cabins booked on this ship, so it's going to be a lot of work, that cruise, but it's going to be a lot of fun as well. We got a lot of fun people. We got a lot of fun activities planned on all my groups. I plan a lot of stuff. If you've been on one, you know what I'm talking about, and I have never planned as much as I'm planning on this one. We have a hotel room block before we get on the ship, and it's just going to be non-stop fun and activity and action on that one. It's going to Aruba, Bonaire, and Curacao, so a true ABC. So it's 2 sea days, 3 port days, 2 sea days. So Aruba and Bonaire are like 12-hour port days. So there's plenty of time to do stuff. But there are not many cabins left. I will warn you about that if you want to join us on that one. And then afterwards, quite a few of us are staying on to do a side-to-side and going on Carnival Celebration from November the 16th to the 23rd. We are going to Grand Turk, Amber Cove, Nassau, and Celebration Key again. I'm going to be sick of Celebration Key by the end of the year. So they are the rest of my cruises, or our cruises, in 2025. 2026, we are going a bit bougie. We're going all over the place. So we're going to start on January the 15th through February the 10th on Celebrity Millennium, which is going to begin in Bali. We're leaving on January the 9th. We get there on the 9th. We spend 6 days in Bali before, where I'm planning on meeting up with a lot of my Bali boy bartenders. We're going Indonesia, Malaysia, Thailand, Singapore, Sri Lanka, and India. Then we'll hit the Taj Mahal and come home. So I'm not expecting anybody to join us on that one. It's a long way, and that's going to be pricey. But then we come back, and from February the 22nd to March the 8th, I have another group booking on the Carnival Venezia out of Port Canaveral. Anybody coming, if you're not, as long as you're not a casino offer, you will get $200 onboard credit and 2 bathrobes. That's how generous I am. It's not me, it's Carnival, but whatever. But it's going to some cool ports. It's going to St. Thomas, Antigua, St. Lucia, Grenada, Barbados, St. Martin, Tortola, and San Juan. So again, lots of things planned on that one. So if you're interested, let me know. Or I will. The price is not cheap, but look at it as 2 7-day cruises. That's the way you have to look at it. And then probably the one I'm most excited about, April the 26th to May 3rd, I have another group on Carnival Celebration out of Miami, where if you come, you will get $100 onboard credit. Oh, you will not get 2 tote bags. I mistakenly didn't correct that. I just found out today that they are doing away with the tote bags in July of this year. So no more tote bags, unfortunately. So that's going to be a shared cocktail party instead. But why is this my most important one? The one I'm looking forward to the most? It's my 60th birthday on May the 2nd. That's right, I don't look 60, do I? Did you know I'm the same age as John Heald and we were born in the same hospital? Throw that one out there. My teeth are better. Just saying. So yeah, that's my 60th birthday. So we are on, and we're actually going to be in Celebration Key, shockingly, on my 60th birthday. So we are celebrating my 60th birthday on Celebration at Celebration Key. Boom, boom. And then right after that, I like doing side-to-sides because I'm experiencing new ships, and Celebrity is one of my new favorite cruise lines to go on. So on May the 3rd, when we get off the Celebration, we're going to step to the side and we're going to go on Celebrity Beyond out of Miami. That's going to Grand Cayman, Cozumel, Costa Maya, and Bimini. And then July the 3rd to 6th, Carnival Glory out of Port Canaveral. Now, Julie is going to be on this. I may or may not be on it. She may be taking a friend. I don't know yet. But this is to celebrate America's birthday. It's a big one. And there's a ship meetup. And it's going to, drum roll, Celebration Key. God, I hope I like it there. But that's only a 3-day cruise. But it's going to be special because the ship meetup and all the, celebrating the big birthday. It's like 1776 to 2026. Who wants to do the math on that? Whatever, it's big birthday. Something in 50 years. August the 9th to the 20th, we are going on Carnival Legend out of Dover for a solar eclipse cruise. It's going to Le Havre in France, St. Peter Port, which is in Guernsey, believe it or not, little island, it's part of the Channel Islands. The solar eclipse, Vigo, which is in Spain, Lisbon, Portugal, Le Verdon, which is back again in France, and Zeebrugge, which is Belgium. This cruise is sold out, but there'll always be cabins come available randomly. So if you are interested, let me know, and I can keep checking for you. And if a cabin comes up, I'll put it on hold and see if you want to go. And then from September the 20th to October the 9th, it's getting wearing out, isn't it? That's how much it is. Carnival Luminosa, which is the last ship in the fleet I have not been on, apart from the new Adventure and Endurance in Australia. I've been on every ship in the fleet once I've been on Carnival Luminosa, and that is going from San Francisco to Tokyo. And I have a group on that, but it is very nearly sold out too. $200 onboard credit if you join my group, and it's going from basically Alaska to Japan. So we got Ketchikan and Icy Strait Point, a lot of scenic cruising, and then whatever those places are in Japanese state, I can't even say them. I don't even know where they are. Kobe, all I know is beef, but we'll do some research, but they're all in Japan, and we've long wanted to go to Japan. And then we get off the ship in Japan, and from October the 10th to the 20th out of Tokyo, oh, by the way, the Luminosa starts in San Francisco, as you see. We're going on the Princess cruise, our first ever Princess cruise. Well, I'm actually going on a travel agent seminar cruise this September. So I didn't put that on here because it's like a cheat cruise, well, not a cheat cruise. I'm in class all the time. It's a seminar at sea is what they call it. So I'll be in lessons the whole day and learning and stuff, whatever. Anyway, so October the 10th to the 20th, we are going on a Diamond Princess out of Tokyo, going to 5 more. The only one I know there obviously is Nagasaki. And the others, whatever, they're all. So we'll have covered all of Japan by the end of this trip. And also October the 13th is going to be our 25th wedding anniversary, which is why we are staying on. So that's our cruises in 2026. If you are interested in any of them, let me know. If I could recommend any, may I suggest my birthday cruise, which is going to be crazy. If you know me on a cruise ship, you know I have a habit to do some silly things. Nothing is going to be sillier than what I am planning to do on that cruise. So I'm just giving you a heads up. Or a warning. Parental guidance needed. Do not go on that cruise if easily offended, because I'm probably going to offend anybody, but not in a bad way. More embarrass everybody. But then you wouldn't be embarrassed because you're not the one doing the embarrassing things. That's me. Trust me, we're going to go all out on that cruise. Remember the dates, April 26th to May 3rd, 2026 on Carnival Celebration out of Miami. It's going to be a good one. We've got a lot of people going, but we can always have more. The more the merrier to celebrate my 60th. Celebrating my 60th on Celebration at Celebration Key. Yes, we are making t-shirts. All right, 2027, and then we are done here. So from January the 10th to the 24th, I have another group cruise on Carnival Venezia out of Port Canaveral. It's another 14-day cruise. You will get $200 onboard credit if you join us on this one. And the ship is going to Grand Turk, Aruba, Bonaire, Grenada, Barbados, Dominica, St. Martin, and St. Thomas. So another wonderful. Venezia does some really cool itineraries on these longer cruises out of Port Canaveral. So we take advantage of them as much as we can. However, you think that's cool? Look at my next one, because we're going on Celebrity Equinox out of Buenos Aires, and we are going Argentina, Chile, Falkland Islands, Argentina, Uruguay, but it's also going to Antarctica. So that is from January the 30th to February the 13th, 2027. We book in advance. Got time to pay that way, right? Yeah, so that's going to be pretty amazing. And then after that, I think we're planning on doing something so we can go to Brazil. I don't know if you know this, but I have a map of the world tattooed across my entire back where I'm filling in countries as I visit. And Brazil is a big country. Oh, God. I'm going to see them in August. Lost 80s Live Tour. Big country are on it. Lots of good bands on that. Anyway, yeah, so that's going to be a fun one. And then I have a pretty cool one. I have a group on this. March the 7th to March the 13th on Carnival Legend out of Tampa. It's actually $100 on board credit, not $75, because I cannot add up. And that is going to Celebration Key. This is for Carnival's birthday. If you did the 50th birthday, which doesn't seem like 10 years ago, does it? But I think it probably is. So I think this is a 60th birthday. But they are doing some ship meetups, and the legend is doing 2 ship meetups. So that should be pretty cool. So we're going to Celebration Key, Half Moon Cay, and Nassau. A lot of the fun things planned for that. Plenty of spots available on that. We've got a few people going, but not as many as I would like. And I think that's going to be a fun little getaway cruise. And it's out of Tampa, which is good for me because that's where I live. And you get to go under the Skyway Bridge, which is pretty awesome. So that's on March the 7th to the 13th out of Tampa on Carnival Legend. And again, $100 on board credit, not $75. Mistake made there. And then the ones I was telling you about earlier, March 29th to April 3rd, 2027, we're on the Scarlet Lady on Virgin out of Miami. There's a 10% discount on the price, and you get a $100 bar tab going to Grand Cayman and the Beach Club at Bimini. And if you have not seen the Beach Club at Bimini, when Virgin goes there, they do it up Virgin style. It's very impressive. I'm going to put a lot of video links in the description box, so go check them out. And then lastly, just to cover again, April 4th to 11th, we'll be on Celebrity XL. Too much talking. St. Martin, Tortola, and Puerto Plata. So that's a pretty cool itinerary for a 7-day cruise. So yeah. What can I say? That took it out of me. A professional would redo this video at that point. Clearly, I'm not that professional. So it's a natural thing to sneeze and cough every now and then. You know, I haven't got COVID. Well, never had it. Could have. Maybe I do have it. But my body is immune. The only thing my body gets is head zaps, which I'm still getting, but nowhere near as bad as I was. But anyway, so that's all my cruises, our cruises from 2025 through 2027. So if you feel like you want to join us on any of them, I won't sneeze again, I promise. But I will sing a lot of bad karaoke. Very bad karaoke. My job is to entertain. But your call. I hope some of you go. If you don't, nothing I can do about it. But what you can do is subscribe to this channel if you haven't already done so. If you're watching this video, you probably are a subscriber, because I don't imagine anybody that doesn't know me watching this video. And if they don't know me, they won't be watching it at this point. So yeah, it's just a bit of monotonous rattling on about where we're going. So people that know us and people that want to cruise with us know where we are cruising to. I'll see you later, Cruising World. Come join us. Well, thanks for watching. Don't forget, subscribe, hit that bell, and you'll get notifications when new videos come out. And don't forget, click on the links to the left and right of me. You can watch playlists, new video suggestions, and more. Any questions? Email me, cruisingsuitguy@gmail.com. And don't forget, I'm a travel agent. Email for help.